Adronis, I would. This is a question that is a little bit controversial, might sound usually, but it's something that I want to resolve in my life, and for my own good, definitely, and also to help as many people as I can, and help the planet, and help the unification of creation, and with other races and everything. But in order to do that, in my mind, there's a solution for it, and that would be to win the lottery. How would I go about that?
That does not help. We understand, and again, this is not the first time a question has come together with you. Here's the reason. Because many people in that sense that win the lottery, and we'd say this in a majority scale, is that many of them actually go through a horrifying life when they actually win the lottery. Simply because they don't see their value equate to that fortune. And because that fortune is beyond their wildest dreams, they notice that they have tax problems. They notice that they may actually be shystered out of certain money as well too, basically robbed out of certain ideas. Their families can break apart, friendships can break apart. It becomes much more karmic than a liberation. The idea here is not to feel that you need to have millions or billions of dollars to unite a people, because that won't happen. You're actually going to cause much more segregation in that way than you are unification. Unification does not come through the amount of money in your bank account. Unification comes from brotherly, sisterly love and understanding. Do you ever wonder why the yogis feel a lot more connected and liberated to the world than those that are in your modern system who actually have millions or billions of dollars? Because they have completely surrendered to everything. That is what's going to help your people. Your people are going to learn about the idea that less is more, not more is more. So again, the whole idea is that it doesn't matter if you win 100 lotteries. It doesn't matter if you're a multi-billionaire and that you want to put all of that money towards people. It is going to segregate everybody, because guess what happens when you show all of these suitcases of money and saying, hey, this is all going towards you guys? The greed factor hits. And now people want to start scraping for that money. Oh, I need that money because of this. I need that money because of that. I need this money, etc., etc., etc. And now you're segregating yourself. Money is not the answer to your liberation. Your liberation, again, is brotherly, sisterly love and understanding. That's the key. To basically come down to the basics and share in your love and your appreciation and your contribution to your fellow people. That's what's going to make the difference. It's not money.
Okay.
So we understand this. A lot have come to us and said, Adronis, I just want to win the lottery and everything will be well. Again, look into much of what your celebrities have said as well too. They have lots of money, and many of them are on drugs. Many of them are alcoholics. Many of them have gone to rehabilitation centers. Many of them have lost family. They've lost friends. It's not a pleasant life, really. But again, they need to go through all that to understand that money was never the answer. You're the answer. It's not your money. Make sense?
It does make sense, yeah.
So again, this is basically the current state that your humanity is operating on. They still follow a lot of greed. Greed in that sense can be a very vicious animal. And so when you're presenting all that money to people, greed will kick in and it will create more separation than unity.
I understand. What my take on this, I completely understand what you're saying, and I've been living in a way that with not that much amount of money. So
do you see exactly how that fortune would contaminate you because of that? Because you don't see the value in actually having that much money. Here's the thing. If you actually align yourself to know that you actually live as a millionaire, the universe is going to present millions of dollars to you. You don't even have to win the lottery. Because you're constantly walking and talking and behaving and being a millionaire, all of these other opportunities come to you that create that aspect to be a millionaire. So it doesn't always have to come through the lottery. That's one possible way, but that's not the only way. So it's when people start working together within their own inner success and they start walking in that particular path, that's where things start to manifest in that way. You have to know what it feels like to be a millionaire. You have to know what it feels like to have financial wealth before you actually understand it in that way. So what you're doing is you're making $1,000 seem like $1 million. You're making $100 sound like 150,000. So you're taking your money that you have on a small scale and you're treasuring it as you would the idea of a greater financial abundance. Mm-hmm. So now that you're doing that, you're building yourself up into that idea where the scale starts to build and now you become a millionaire. But as we stated, it all comes from your inner wealth, your inner security, your inner success. We're not saying that people who are millionaires are evil. No. It's the idea that those in that sense have been able to harmonize the idea of that fortune is because they've seen themselves as this state of success. And they walk and talk and behave as that particular millionaire. Therefore, it comes to them. That's the idea. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to New Earth Teachings YouTube channel. Please feel free to visit our website, newearthteachings.com. Private sessions, digital courses, blog, free media, and a lot more. Again, newearthteachings.com. Thank you so much, and I look forward to speaking to you again in the next video. Take care.